As most of us know, there are exactly 4 legendary Pokemon sitting in the wild in FireRed and LeafGreen: Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, and Mewtwo, and each one of them is a one-time encounter. Knock it out and it's gone from your save file forever. No rematches and no respawns. In this video, we're going to catch all 4 and I'll show you the path to each one. 100% legitimate, no cheats or glitches, same as always on this channel. Oh, and everything works the same whether you're on an original cartridge like myself or the new Switch versions. Let's start with what you need before you go after any of them. So what you're gonna need, some HMs. You need Surf, Strength, Rock Smash, and Cut. I would also bring along 2 to 3 escape ropes and some max repel so we can avoid some of those more annoying Pokemon in the water, in the grass, and in the caves. And of course, you're gonna need some balls to go after these Pokemon, so stock up on your Pokeballs, Premier Balls, Ultra Balls, maybe even a Master Ball if you wanna use it on any of them. Feel free to bring whatever you need to capture these legendary Pokemon. This one is optional, but I also recommend a Pokemon with spores such as Parasect or Smeargle. This will make it a little bit easier to capture these Pokemon. Last but not least, save in front of each legendary before you press A on it. Again, if it faints or you run out of balls or anything like that, it's gone forever. Feel free to follow along this path, and we're going to start with Zapdos. In my opinion, it's the easiest of the 4 to get to, so we're going to start here. It's the electric and flying type, level 50, inside the power plant on Route 10. Here's the part that confuses some people. The power plant has no land route. Go to Route 10, that's the route with the rock tunnel entrance east of Cerulean. Near the tunnel entrance, there's a small pond. Surf south down that water strip and it carries you straight to the power plant's front door. That's the only way in here. Inside, it's a straightforward walk to the back of the building, but watch out if you decide to explore, some of the items on the floor are actually electrode using self-destruct. Zapdos is waiting at the far end of the building. A cool thing about Zapdos is that you can get it as soon as you get Surf, before the 6th gym if you want. It's a genuinely underrated option for a playthrough. Next up, we have Articuno, Ice and Flying, level 50 as well, and it lives at the bottom of the Seafoam Islands out on Route 20 between Fuchsia City and Cinnabar Island. Now this one has a little bit of a puzzle to it, so it's the reason you need Strength. Again, feel free to follow the path on the screen, and I want to take note of these strength boulders right here where we're currently at. I'll throw up a photo on the screen so you can see exactly where you need to push them to get through this, because once you do, they don't spawn back. So push those through and then go down the left hole on the side of the screen. Once you jump down the floor and somehow not break your neck, you want to hop on your Surf Pokemon and go north, and Articuno will be sitting right there for you. Now, a lot of people think Articuno is the annoying one to get because a lot of people get lost in the Seafoam Islands, but a lot of people forget that Moltres is not in Victory Road, so when they come from playing Red and Blue, they expect Moltres to be a Victory Road, so they're like, huh, why is it not here? Well, it's because in FireRed and LeafGreen, we're going to go to Mount Ember on one island on the Sevi Islands. Now, what you need to do, you need to beat Blaine at the Cinnabar Gym for your 7th badge, and when you walk out, Bill should be standing there and offers you a boat trip to the Sevi Islands. Take it. This is also your first step towards Mewtwo, so this trip matters twice. From One Island's Pokemon Center, head north up Kindle Road to Mount Ember. Climbing the exterior path to the summit, you'll hit strength boulders blocking the way. This is why strength stays on your team for this whole video essentially. Push through, use Rock Smash, and climb to the top. At this point in the video, as you follow along, feel free to throw me a subscription or like the video. Both are really helpful and I really appreciate it. At the top of the summit, you'll see Moltres perched in place, and then also remember this place. We're coming back to Mount Ember for the Mewtwo unlock as well, so remember this location. Lastly, we have Mewtwo. This one's a little bit annoying because you have to do a whole side quest. I'm not going to get into all that in this video. You can look it up or look up a guide, but the gist of what you need to do to unlock Cerulean Cave is beat the Elite Four, have 60 Pokemon registered in your Pokedex, and then you need to do the whole side quest on one island of the Seafoam Islands where you need to find the Ruby and the Sapphire and give them to Celio. Now, that involves going back to the Mount Ember location because you're going to have to fight Team Rocket Grunts and go through a little puzzle with the Strength HM and move some boulders around. And then once you return the Ruby to Celio, he then gives you the Rainbow Pass and you'll have access to all 7 islands. And then you have to get to Icefall Cave to get the Sapphire to give back to Celio, which is basically a whole nother puzzle. And Lorelei even joins you, spoiler alert. You wind up going to 6 Island and the Rocket Hideout, and once you do all that, Cerulean Cave, aka Mewtwo's Cave, is fully unlocked and you can follow the path on the screen to get to Mewtwo. It's a little bit annoying if you're not watching a video or reading a guide, so just follow the path on the screen. And whatever balls you want to use to capture Mewtwo, make sure you bring a stack of them. Make sure you have your Spore Pokemon if you're deciding to do that with either maybe your Parasect or your Smeargle. And definitely have fun with it. It does get frustrating throwing balls nonstop and not getting the capture, but it's all about the journey, not the destination. And once you do that and get to Mewtwo himself, save your game because you don't want to lose this opportunity. All right, and with that, I wish you the best of luck on your captures. Feel free to let me know in the comments section how many balls it took you to capture these Pokemon. And if you didn't like the video or did like it, please let me know in the comments and feel free to subscribe. We're trying to hit that 500 mark. Thank you and have an awesome day.